Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the happiest hour on earth. We are back feeling good this week.
Yeah.
If you heard last week, we were kind of at the tail end of our sick journey. It's been a couple weeks since our sons got sick and we caught it. Eventually, things have leveled out and we're feeling pretty good. I think
It lasted a long time. It was not fun.
It was not good.
I came back into work this week and so many people were out sick.
Yeah.
I just heard from a friend, his wife is sick. Like everyone is sick right now. It's not fun.
I
but
don't
we got
like
through
the
it. We
season
got through
for
it.
that. Yes.
Yeah.
We
I'm glad we're
survived.
getting it now because we're going to the parks in a few months. So hopefully some
get it
sort
out
of
of our
immunity
system.
will last until then. So
Yes, we will be staying indoors, not seeing a soul for the few weeks leading up to our trip because we don't want to have to cancel it.
yeah, we don't.
It's a big trip.
That's the worst. I hate that.
Yeah, I know. So we'll be healthy for that. But as for tonight, we have a very fun topic because the Oscars are coming next week.
This Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah, this comes out on Friday and it comes out
Oh, yes,
Sunday.
exactly. So in a few days. So we decided that we were going to do our own little Disney Oscars.
Disney Oscars.
A little award ceremony of sorts for many different categories of Disney movies, Disney shorts, Pixar, all the things.
What makes it exciting? We're not just focusing on this year. This is spanning the entire Disney 100 years.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's going to be pretty crazy.
It's
I'm
going to
really
be pretty
excited.
fun. It was not easy to pick favorites for a lot of these categories because there was some tough competition for sure. But we've made our choices though.
Yeah, we have 7 nominees in each category, and we have to pick one. So this is incredibly hard,
And
we're probably
10
going to hurt some people's feelings.
Yes.
But we don't intend to. But
It's all
you're obviously going to hurt someone's feelings
subjective.
by picking a favorite. For
Yes,
sure.
anytime there's a favorite, yeah, and there's some good ones in here. So
Yeah.
apologies if yours doesn't get picked. There's some good ones. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on in.
Let's do it. All right, so as we jump into this episode, if you're listening on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as we're trying to get to 750. I feel like we're going to be
That's
saying
our
that
goal,
same
yeah.
number for the next couple of weeks. We're at 741. We went down one and then we went back up one. I'm like, we're just never going to get there. It's
No, we'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll get there
Gotta
in
be
a year or
positive.
something. Yeah. Can we get 9 subscribers in a year? I would hope so.
would think so.
And then if you're listening on a podcasting platform, you could hit that follow button. That helps out our show so much. And give us 5 stars. Feel good about yourself. Give 5 stars. And then you've done your one good deed for the entire year. Yeah,
to
you're good.
make our day.
For
That's
sure.
what it would do.
Totally makes our day. But should we jump into this?
Yeah.
So we are starting, we're going to save the movies. There's a couple different movie categories, but we are saving those for the end. But to kick off our Disney Awards ceremony, the Oscars, if you will, Disney Oscars, we are starting with Best Original Song, going back all the way to 1937 with Snow White. And we have 7 nominees, just like I said. This is so hard.
I know.
There's going to
Some
be, you
great
guys are
songs.
going to hear some and be like, why wasn't this on the list? But let's get into it, everybody.
Yeah.
We
Did our best, our very best.
yes, our nominees for Best Original Disney Song are When You Wish Upon a Star, A Dream Is a Wish Your Heart Makes, Go the Distance, I See the Light, A Whole New World, Circle of Life, and Part of Your World. There's 2 world ones in there. Good
Yes.
songs. Emily, do you have the envelope with the winner? I wish we had the envelopes. I wish this was totally official, but
Yeah, no, we didn't go that crazy, but we do have them written down. So yes.
yeah. Do you want to announce the winner?
Okay. There's some great ones in here, but the winner has to be When You Wish Upon a Star.
Wish we had a little clap track. Yeah. We need Cliff Edwards to come up to the table.
Come on, say some words. Say some
It's
words.
probably been gone for a while, but
I'd say so.
we had to give it to When You Wish Upon a Star. Obviously, Disney music is so special.
Yeah.
There were a few here.
All
I
of
mean,
these
Go the
songs.
Distance is one of my
Ooh.
favorites. But When You Wish Upon a Star, every Disney movie
Quintessential.
starts with When You Wish Upon a Star.
Yeah.
And that just captures the
essence of
Disney,
Disney.
magic. has to win.
Had to be the
And
one.
the best song. Yeah.
So good. So good. Moving on. We are going to be doing the best score / soundtrack. So more than just the song. It's the entirety of the music from some of these movies.
And we were looking at, which ones had the most bangers. I don't think they would say that at the Oscars, but also not just the best song, because there's a lot of Disney soundtracks that have one amazing
one
song.
or like a few, like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But the rest are like
this. We had to, what as a whole is the best soundtrack. And do you want to give us the nominations?
Let's list them off. So our 7 are The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Lion King, Pocahontas, Tarzan, and Moana. There's the nominees. And would you like
I would love to
give the winner
All
to
right.
the people?
The winner for the best Disney score and soundtrack goes to Beauty and the Beast. Oh, that
So
one.
good.
That one's there's gonna be some side eyes in the crowd for this one, but
I don't know, man. There's just too many good ones in that soundtrack. I mean, all of these movies have songs that I adore forever. But when we were going through them, we were literally on Spotify just like checking out the soundtracks, and it was like, man, every single song from Beauty and the Beast is incredible. That spans Gaston, who's the villain. Even his song is so catchy and so good. It's every single
prologue,
song. Yes.
just the way the movie starts
Beautiful.
off and ends with the transformation scene. So many good sing-song numbers in there. And Lion King is another favorite. Most epic soundtrack that you get with Hans Zimmer and Elton John.
So good.
And that one was definitely very close. But when it comes to characters singing the songs as well, I think that's what differentiates this, because Beauty and the Beast has that score, but it also has great songs. You have Belle. You have Something There. You have Beauty and the Beast.
Be Our Guest.
Be Our Guest.
Such a good song.
And so many. And then the score on top of it is so great as well.
Not to mention, I have to give a shout out to like the Broadway / the live action, because there's some additional songs in there that are also incredible.
Yeah.
So in general, I'd say Beauty and the Beast just really knocked it out of the park with their music.
Yeah, it really did. And we love Tarzan as well. I mean, all of these are great, but this was a really tough choice. Really, really tough choice. A lot in here from Alan Menken and Howard Ashman.
Yeah. Oh, the masters.
The masters, got to give it up for those two geniuses there. But our next one here is going to be Best Disney Short Film. Before we get into the movies, and there's a couple categories for the movies, we are going to be talking about Best Disney Short Films. And I think when people think about short films, they automatically think of Pixar short films, which are amazing and great. But we're going to first look at Best Disney Short Film, because they really stepped up their game and have some very emotional short films. So with that, the nominees for Best Disney Short Film are Once Upon a Studio, Us Again, Get a Horse, Feast, Paperman, Far From the Tree, and The Little Match Girl. And do you want to announce the winner of the Best Disney Short Film?
Yes. Although this was a very, very tough decision. We actually just had to like rehash out some of these because there's some really good ones.
Yeah.
Really good ones. But the one that I think had to be the winner for us, and this is probably controversial, but the winner is Us Again. And if you have not seen this short, please just go watch it. I mean, I don't know if it means as much to everyone as it did for us.
I think anyone who has a significant other.
Yes, that's true.
Probably does.
It is such a special, beautiful short.
Yeah.
The most beautiful I've seen. So creatively done. And I don't know how to even explain it. You have to watch it to see.
It's fun. Like there's a lot of dancing in it, but it's also so sweet.
It is
at the end,
precious.
And this was really hard.
We watched it.
This was really hard because Feast and Paperman Also,
Once
both
Upon a
so
Studio,
great. Yeah, Once Upon a
very
Studio.
recent one.
Yeah. That one will forever be a favorite for sure.
Yeah,
Once
it
Upon
would
a Studio,
have to be.
especially when he's looking
Every
at Walt.
character. Oh,
Yeah, I know.
I need
This
to
is a
rewatch it,
really,
actually.
really tough decision.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it fun, these tough decisions. And,
Yeah.
Get a Horse too. I remember seeing that for the first time in the theaters. And that was amazing. Like such a cool
so
animation
good.
style, bringing back the old with the new, popping in and out of the screen.
Yeah.
So great. And I know these might be hard for you to hear some of these, but this gives you an opportunity to go to YouTube and let us know what your favorites are in the comments, because there's some great ones here and we love all of them so much. That's why they're in our nominations.
Yeah.
And let's chat about your favorites because we love them as well. So
there's so many good ones.
with that, another incredibly hard category. Emily,
Yes.
do you want to give us this category?
Yes, this is going to be the Pixar shorts. So the last one was Disney. This is the Pixar version and some more great nominees.
Yeah.
So we have Piper, La Luna, Jerry's Game, Lava, Bow, Partly Cloudy, and For the Birds. All so good, so different.
Yeah.
All have something different to offer. So many different styles. So without further ado, who's going to be our winner?
Our winner for the best Pixar short film goes to La Luna. La Luna. And this was really, really tough. I mean, Pixar has funny short films, heartfelt short films. Jerry's Game is one that
OG.
has stuck with me ever since I was a kid. One of the funniest short films ever. For the Birds
Such
also
a
made me laugh,
classic.
but then you get the more emotional ones. Piper was very, very close. But La Luna, there's something about the idea of forging your own path, but also still helping those around you, right? Like doing things your own way, but still contributing to the family. And I love that about La Luna.
It's such an interesting take.
Our
on
differences
that
complement
idea.
each other. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's we actually just rewatched it before filming the episode, and yeah, it had been a little while since I'd watched it, but in my head I knew that was probably going to be my top pick, and it was for him as well. It's just so beautiful. It's so sweet.
Yeah, not only the story, but beautiful, to look at. Well, when that moon is coming up. Yeah.
Those little Italians,
Yeah. And that's what I love about it too. There's no real language spoken. So
Yeah.
it's universal
Yeah.
to everyone. It's just a couple of grunts, Italian grunts.
Yeah, Italian grunts.
But yeah, it's really beautiful from the meaning to the actual visuals.
Yeah, exactly. I love that one. It just had to be the winner, even though the others are so good too.
Yeah, for sure. So we're moving on.
Yes.
We have Best Disney Plus Original Series. Now, we were going to do
great ones.
Best Disney Channel shows, but there's been so many. So we're breaking this down to a little bit more of a modernized category.
There would be no possible way to pick a favorite Disney Channel show.
Yeah,
I think
there's way too many.
everyone would be angry at us because everyone had their own favorite Disney Channel show.
Yeah, for sure.
was
And
so many
we have a
good ones.
reel on this, by the way. Disney Channel shows that are turning or that are adults, right? So
Yeah.
there's like Hannah Montana's 18. There's like Sweet Life of Zack
I don't
and
even
Cody
like to
was
think about
19
it.
or 20. Crazy.
Yeah.
So nuts. So we just decided to do
Stick to the
Best Disney Plus Original Series. So pretty much 2019 through now. So about 5 years. So our nominees for the Best Disney Plus Original Series go to The Mandalorian, The Imagineering Story, Behind the Attraction, Loki, WandaVision, One Day at Disney, and Ahsoka. And the winner for Best Disney Plus Original Series.
If you know us, you probably know what the answer here is. The Imagineering Story had to take this one.
Yeah.
This is like ultimately our favorite thing to put on Disney Plus. I feel like anytime we like don't know what to put on and we're just like in the Disney mood, it's like just put on The Imagineering Story. And it's just so much history kind of in the first ones. It basically goes all throughout the start of Disneyland through, not really now, because I think that it was completed when Galaxy's Edge was being built. I think that was the last
Yeah, I believe
episode.
Galaxy's Edge and And Shanghai Disney.
Yeah. So it kind of ended up at that point, and I really hope that they make another season at some point because it is such an incredible show.
It really is.
I love it so much.
We were shocked at how much footage they had.
It's crazy.
From back then. It is so well done. Documentaries don't always grab my attention for the entire thing, but every episode is just so gripping and so well done. Beautiful, beautiful footage. They just piece everything together so well. And yeah, it is what makes Disney Plus feel the most Disney. Now we love all these other shows. WandaVision and Loki for first time Marvel shows on Disney Plus. Incredible. Mandalorian switched up the whole game for Star Wars. First live action Star Wars television series. And wow, absolutely incredible. And now, I mean, to create a show and have something that has changed the entire Star Wars universe with Grogu. I mean, how big that became, gosh. But it still kept a lot of the adult themes and excitement. Amazing. Cannot wait for the movie. Season 1 and 2 were amazing. Season 3 still really good. But was maybe not the best compared to 1 and 2, but the movie sounds amazing. Ahsoka also so fun, but we had to give this one to Imagineering Stories, so different from, all these other ones in their own way. And for all the Disney fans out there, Disney park lovers, this is for you. It is. It's such a good one.
So moving on to best live action remake. There have been a lot of them.
There have been.
Some
not good.
Not so good. I think we can all agree on that. And it has definitely become like the avenue that Disney has chosen to just make live actions out of the animated films.
Yep.
Some have been very good, though. So we have our list here. We have 7, starting with Cinderella, The Jungle Book, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, The Lion King, and Peter Pan and Wendy, which, even though it has like a different title, it is the same story as the animated Peter Pan. So
one of our favorites was actually Cruella, but we wanted to keep these two actual like remake adaptions. Yes. So the winner for best live action Disney remake goes to The Jungle Book. The Jungle Book. Yes.
So good.
It was so different from the other live action remakes. Mowgli, the actor who played Mowgli, he was incredible. So good.
And it was like his first movie ever, I think.
Yeah. And it wasn't with Lion King, it was literally exactly the same as the
like
animated
picture for
one.
Picture almost.
So I would watch the animated one over that. But the Jungle Book played around with the story a little bit more.
Its own,
but also
a little
was just
flair, but close enough to the original that it was like I could get on board. You know? And all the characters, I feel like the voice actors were perfect. Yeah. It was really well done. I actually loved that one.
Yeah, it was incredible. And the other one that was going to be our second place, oh man, Cinderella too was so good, but Beauty and the Beast was a really close second. Yeah. So next up, we are going to be doing the best live action Disney movie. So these kind of span different genres, but we're going to be going back a little bit here.
So many good
ones. There's a lot of great ones. There's a lot of great ones, and we do have to preface this by we haven't seen a lot of the 60s, 70s, 80s live action Disney movies. We didn't really grow up on those too much. So we know a lot of people who definitely grew up on those, like Stanley Robinson, The Happiest Millionaire, all of those ones.
Yeah.
But these are kind of our favorites
that I would say, grew up on. Like, these are some favorites from our 90s baby and on, like
some go outside of those boundaries.
A little bit. Yeah. But overall, there were ones that we both loved growing up.
Yeah. And so the nominees for best live action movie, oh my gosh, I say remake.
I already did the remakes.
Goes to Pirates of the Caribbean, Mary Poppins, The Parent Trap, The Kid, Princess Diaries, National Treasure, and Saving Mr. Banks.
So many good ones.
Yeah. Do you want to
But-
do the winner?
Yes, our winner had to be Mary Poppins.
Yep.
I mean, what do you even say? Mary Poppins is just, it's such a classic forever and always. And I mean, Saving Mr. Banks is about that story and is such a favorite as well. But the movie of Mary Poppins, I don't know if anything could top it, even though I have so many favorites in this list.
Yeah.
Nothing can really top Mary Poppins. That's that story, those characters.
The redeeming storyline
Yes.
for Mr. Banks, and
It's just so beautiful.
the music, the animated scene is so great as well.
Julie Andrews. I mean, everything about it is perfect. Practically perfect in every way, actually.
Yeah. It's insane. I mean, it's so Disney.
It is.
And
it's the best.
the fact that Walt still, had a hand in making it as well. And tried so hard to get that movie made for his daughters and also for everyone else. Such a magical movie. And yeah,
It's so
we
good.
gotta have it on there.
Ugh.
We love Mary Poppins Returns as well.
Yeah.
I thought they did a great job with that. And Saving Mr. Banks, wow, that's one of our favorite live action Disney movies, but gotta give it to the OG Mary Poppins.
Yep. She wins always and forever.
Yeah. And then Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Princess
is just amazing.
Diaries. Come on. Oh, Parent Trap.
There's some great ones.
The Kid.
Here. We haven't had a live action Disney movie that is not a remake.
I know.
They kind
Been
of
a
fell
long
off. Yeah,
time.
I don't know of any that have come
Yeah,
out.
they
So
kind of just gave up. But those
crazy.
were all just, hard hitters back in the day.
Yeah.
And they will never get old. I could rewatch all of those for the rest of my life and be so happy.
they're so great.
They're so good. But moving on, we are jumping into
Our last three categories.
a
Yeah.
couple more left. So next up is Best Pixar Movie. And we all know Pixar just has always knocked them out of the park.
Yeah.
Every
One of the
movie.
best movie studios ever.
Of all time.
I mean, their track record. There's been a couple that haven't been as great, but
flops, but overall,
man, their track record is amazing.
yes,
Yeah.
incredible. So the nominees are Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, Up, Toy Story 3, Inside Out, and Coco. So,
Yeah.
what is our winner going to be?
The winner for Best Pixar Movie goes to Finding Nemo.
Yep.
I know this might be crazy for some people who want to put Toy Story up there, and Toy Story was one of the biggest feats ever. First full-length computer animated movie.
Yeah.
We actually do prefer Toy Story 3 over Toy Story, but we had to give this winner to an original story. All of these are great. Finding Nemo, there's something so amazing about that story of Marlin learning both of them learning healthy boundaries with each other about, growing and
Releasing control a little bit and, learning, from Nemo's perspective, how his dad just wanted what was best for him, even if he was going about it the wrong way.
There's the respect from Nemo, but then also the letting go from Marlin, and they handle that topic so well
It's
on this
so good.
amazing adventure.
And it's just stunning visually.
visually.
The animation is
It's I think
incredible.
20 years old, over 20 years old now, and so the animation to
cannot
hold
handle
up through that is amazing.
It's insane. It was so beautiful. Even from the first time I ever saw it, it's like it just blew my mind. The music so good. Everything about that
Thomas
movie.
Newman, so good. Yes, all of these are great though. Inside Out, come on, Coco. These are amazing movies.
hard.
Pixar just creates masterpieces.
Yeah,
and
they
this
really
was
do.
really tough. But next up, we're going into two more categories, and these are on the Disney side. And so,
Yep.
do you want to get this one? And what do you want to do?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah, so we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
flip
give this
flop
one flip flop.
the last two. So
Yeah.
our second to last category is going to be Best Disney Princess Movie. And we all have our favorites. So this is a tough one. But going back to the beginning, Snow White obviously had to be in there. Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Princess and the Frog, and Tangled. So that's roughly all of the princess movies. I feel like maybe there's a few like
probably
Pocahontas,
missing.
Mulan kind of counts, but and they're all incredible. But these are the top 7 for us. And
let's switch it up. You do the winner.
Okay, all right. I'll announce the winner. The winner had to be Cinderella. She's my favorite, but we both agreed that the story, the songs, the characters, the whole scene of Bippity Bobbity Boo is just
the transformation.
Yeah.
I remember watching that when I was a kid, and just how much magic is in that scene, right?
Yeah.
You not only see her transform, but you see all the animals transform. The pumpkin, like
it's incredible.
That is
incredibly so
magical.
Beautifully done. And then, you've got Lucifer, who's hilarious, and all the mice.
Comedic element. Yeah.
There's just so much fun. And I don't know. I love that movie forever. And Cinderella is just my favorite of the girls.
It does warm your heart a lot. Yeah, Cinderella is great.
It's so good.
All these other movies, though, were so great. It's so hard to pick. We love our Disney princess movies.
We do.
Oof. So hard to pick. But our last category here is still within Disney, but it's non-princess movies. So we just titled this Best Disney Adventure Movies. And the nominees for Best Disney Adventure Movies are Peter Pan, Alice in Wonderland, Jungle Book, Robin Hood, Lion King, Aladdin, and 101 Dalmatians. And the winner for Best Disney Adventure Movie goes to Lion King. Oh,
Lion King had
so
to win
tough.
somewhere in this list. I know that we had a few Lion King nominees in our categories, but definitely had to win.
This was insanely tough. I think Lion King and Peter Pan were pretty much tied. Peter Pan with Neverland and sometimes I'm even second guessing this because Peter Pan is just Disney in an animated
Disney
film.
adventure, to a T. But
there's something so great about Lion King.
The
takes you on a crazy journey.
Oh yeah. It does take you on such a journey, and
I think
it breaks your heart. It makes you smile, makes you laugh. The music just
it is an emotional roller coaster. Where Peter Pan is just totally filled with magic the entire time. Lion King does make you laugh, make you sad, make you root for Simba in a way that no other Disney movie really does. And so, man, that was a hard one. That was a hard one.
That is a tough one. Those are all great movies. Alice in Wonderland, we'll always love. It's such a interesting one, but like so good.
Yeah, Aladdin.
Oh yeah,
I know. These are hard, guys. We have to do the hard work here by picking only one.
Do.
But
I'm sure a lot of you guys have some different answers for these. We'd love to hear your answers. If you have a bone to pick with us over some of our choices, let us know nicely. And we'll chat about it.
Yeah, we would love to hear your guys' favorites. There might be some that weren't even on our nomination list. And so please let us know those as well. So go over to YouTube, write your favorites in the comments. We would love to chat on there. And it's just so fun. We love talking about Disney favorites.
Always.
Such a hard topic, but we just thought right before the Oscars, let's do an Oscar of our own.
Yeah.
And it was harder than we thought it was going to be.
It was, especially in a bit of limited time, because we actually had a different topic, which will be for next week. And we decided kind of last minute, like, let's do an awards ceremony. The Oscars are coming. And so here we are. We got this thing together. Yeah. Chris got this thing together. I definitely.
It was definitely kind of last minute, but still so fun. Next week, you'll hear what we were originally planning, which will be really fun. So, you don't want to miss that episode as well. So, definitely subscribe or follow And follow on Instagram as well so you don't miss everything over there. But we want to thank you all so much for listening to our show. Truly means so much to us. If you want to support the show in any way, there are some links down below so you guys could get some really awesome Disney stuff, and that also helps support the show. So if you want to do that, go ahead and get some awesome Disney shirts, candles, coffee, Disney tickets, a lot of different things.
Stuff.
Yeah, so much fun. Or you can go
things.
to our Happiest Hour merch store
Yeah.
and get something over
Got
there.
some sweet designs.
Yeah,
You
for
may
sure.
just love.
Yeah, support your favorite Disney podcast or one of your favorites. There's so many good ones out there, so
There are.
you probably have a
It's
lot.
true.
But we just want to say thank you again. We love you guys. Have a great weekend, and we will see you all next week.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.